doing?
Jesus. You scared me.
Where are you going?
Where do you think?
I don't want you going down there.
Well, somebody's got to.
Why?
Why? For Christ's sake, Tracy, have you any idea what's down there?
Yeah?
I love you. You've got blood in your hair.
Oh, that claptrap you gave me about not going back on lane. You're a pile of shite. First bit of bad news and you're itching your bleeding skirt up.
It wasn't a bit of bad news. I thought my daughter had been hustling. How would you like it if it had been your Emma?
I'd kill her.
And I thought she was dead.
Well, look on the bright side. She ain't dead. And she's 2 minutes up the road.
Take it in. Colette, I can't believe it. I always thought I'd know the minute I saw her. I thought someone had a twig in my brain.
Someone did. You hated her.
Yeah, all right, no need to rub
You
it
had
in.
it in for her the minute you
I said
clapped
that's
eyes on
enough.
her. I used to say to you, what's up with her? And you used to say there's just something about the stupid bitch.
Yeah, she just happened to be my own flesh and blood. Mother of God, she's been
Does this look
staring
all
me
right
in
to
the
go to
face.
solicitors?
How could I not know? She even looks like him.
You couldn't just tell me over the phone. I haven't got the money.
Morning.
Where did you get to last night?
I had to meet someone.
Who?
That's my business. I do have a life of my own, you know.
Oh, is that what you call it?
You don't tell me everything you do. In fact, you don't tell me anything you do.
That's because you've got a mouth the size of the Mersey Tunnel.
Thank you very much. What's this? £25 rent money and 15 towards the electric.
You come up on scratch cards or something?
I just think that we should be paying something towards the bills as we happen to be living here. That's my share.
Yeah, well, you might not be living here much longer. I've got council on my back.
I need to talk to someone.
It won't just go away. We're gonna have to do something. Tracy.
What?
Are you listening to me? What the hell are we gonna do?
Nothing. We don't have to do nothing.
You can't just leave him down there.
Why not? He likes hanging about. As good as this.
It's not a frigging joke.
You said when you saw blood you felt alive. You saw plenty of the stuff last night.
Yeah, I meant that. I meant my blood.
Promise me you won't do that anymore. Promise me you won't cut yourself.
You're off your head, you. What are you worried about me for? You should be worried about yourself. They're going to lock you up for this, Tracy. You're going to do serious time, and I'm not talking 6 months in a detention centre.
I don't give a toss. He got what he deserved. Do you know what he did to me?
Yeah. He hit you with a rock and Nita told me. You ended up in hospital.
Did she tell you how he tricked me and all?
What about the bastard that did this to me?
Yeah, how he picked me up in a train.
Do you think I should just go up and cut his throat?
Bought me clothes, give me money, told me he was going to look after me forever and ever. Did she tell you that and all?
Did you hear me?
Till one day, he said he needed some money for a deal. He asked me to do a trick. Just one. And like a bloody fool, I believed him. And after I'd finished, he picked me up in his Merc. Kissed me. Told me I was his babe and gave me a little lifter. We laughed all the way back home. Till the next day, he asked me to do it again. I said no. I said I'd done it once and I wasn't doing it again. Only he grabbed my face that hard I had bruises on it for a week. I stood on the lane till my legs were blue and my feet were numb, smiling like some crazy friggin' hyena. All I wanted was for him to tell me that he loved me again. I was some sad bastard. Yeah. I think you should cut his throat. And if you don't, I will.
I've nothing to bury him with. No insurance policy, no now. Took every penny I had to bury our Gina. He was doing great, and then he went just like that.
Have we got anything in Scrubbit account?
300. But we owe 270 to Andy Cloth.
Oh, bugger Andy Cloth. Use it to bury your dad.
I can't do that. We'd be in debt then, and we won't be able to start up again.
Well, we're not, are we?
I had Brenda around, grovelling on all fours. Seems like it were her that Ferguson got to.
Bloody knew it.
You want to get round there and gob her?
Who's Brenda?
Someone who used to work for us. She used to be a mate.
I'll have to go. See you all later.
Where's she off to?
Curly's solicitor.
Anyway, she was quaking in her boots. Seems like Ferguson was setting a company up for her when he copped it. And now this other bloke in a roller's giving her a hard time.
Why would Ferguson set up a company for Brenda bleeding Taylor?
Don't bloody well ask me. I don't want no company. I don't even know who this accountant bloke is.
He must have asked you to sign something.
I swear on our Christine's life, I signed nout. He must have done it for me. He knew I'd done it right. Honest to God, what do I want with a company? He can shove his company up his arse.
I'd do it for him if he were alive. He could have asked me, the bastard. What have you got that's so bloody special?
She shocked us, remember?
I didn't mean to. He put words into my mouth. I said that to that bloke with big car, but he wasn't bothered.
Maybe it was him that killed George.
Maybe he did. And if he killed Mr. Ferguson, maybe he's going to kill me.
No, he's not, Brenda. 'Cause I'm gonna bloody kill you.
We could just dump his body somewhere and clean things up down there.
It's the bleeding phone.
Anyone see him come here? Who are you ringing?
Rabbit, is that you? Bleeding dickhead's turned phone off.
Hey, we're not smoking.
What's that other
Forget
Jones number?
that.
Dean, what's his
Get your
number?
head together.
If I ring Dean, I can get it on Slate.
Shit. Who's that?
Dunno. Let's find out. Where you going? Yeah?
I'm booked in. I rang the other day. I spoke to your personal secretary. Full body massage with relief. I'm a bit early.
She's not well. You'll have to cancel, won't you, Trace?
I think I can just about manage. What's your name?
Dennis. It's not flu, is it? My wife's a bit susceptible, like. She's a bit delicate.
No. No, it's not the flu. Come in.
I don't believe it.
Hang on a minute. You're going too fast. Are you saying I have or I haven't got anything?
I'm saying your daughter has inherited a legacy of £20,000.
Friggin' Nora.
And providing all the criteria are met, you inherit the rest of Mr. Durkin's estate.
You're having me on.
There are 4 conditions in total.
Oh, yeah, go on.
1, that the chicken factory name and signage remains the same.
Yeah?
2, that the business isn't sold or merged within a period of 10 years.
Yeah.
And 3 is a rather unusual condition, that under no circumstances Miss Carol Johnson to employ her services as a common prostitute. I'm sorry, but your Mr. Durkin was adamant that the latter condition be included. I myself am to oversee this particular requirement for a modest annual fee.
Creeping Jesus. And what about his nephew?
Yes, the final condition of the will
Here it comes.
is that Mr. Vincent Marshall be retained as company manager of Durkin's chicken factory. He'll be paid an adequate salary and a small bonus each year based on a percentage of the profits, providing there is no serious misdemeanor on his part.
Right. Anything else?
No, I think that's about it. The cash and the annuities can be put into effect soon. Some of the other things might take a little longer. You can smile, my dear. Basically, you're a considerably wealthy woman.
Thanks.
Lionel! Thank God for that. I thought that silly cow you have for a secretary wasn't going to let me talk to you. Did you get the trousers back?
Damn it, Anita. You really didn't have to go the whole hog and drop them out of the window.
Just who the hell do you think you're talking to?
Sorry, mistress, I was forgetting myself.
I think you were. I think you're in one of your showing off moods again. I think I'm going to have to teach you a thing or two.
Yes. Yes, mistress.
That's right, tonight. Lionel. Yeah, same time as before. And don't be late.
Jesus, what are you doing here?
I need you to help me. I came to you because I didn't know where else to go. Or who else I could tell. And I know you love Tracy. So you won't tell on her, will you? Because I promised I wouldn't hurt her. I promised.
It's all right. It'll be all right. You'll see. We'll sort something out. Who did this to you?
No, it's just a bad punter. I knew you'd help us. Look at you. Crying the same as me. We know she's not like that, don't we?
You sure you saw her do it?
I was with her. I helped her put his hands in the manacles. She said she wanted to get her own back on him. I couldn't believe my bloody eyes. She just stuck the knife in his neck and pulled it across. I just keep seeing it over and over again.
Joyce?
How did you get in?
I used Jean's key. I just come round to pick some things up for the kids.
Where's Aunt Michelle?
I left her with Lisa. She was asleep.
I'll have my keys back if you don't mind.
Didn't want me to lie to you, did you?
Thought you should do anything.
There's 120 quid here.
What's that for?
It's to see to things for your dad.
Keep it. I don't want your money.
So what are you going to do, Joyce? Ring the social, fill in the form.
It's my problem, so I'll sort it out. It's my family, not yours.
You were Gina's grandfather. It's my family by marriage. You get nothing for an headstone or a plaque. A coffin, a car, and a spray of flowers is all you get.
You get a proper send-off, don't worry.
So take the money. I wish it could be more, but
I don't need it. I've decided. I'm going to get a loan.
Oh, you know.
I am. I might get this place decorated and go and have a bit of a holiday.
You know what happened to Gina?
I might go abroad somewhere. Yeah. I think I'll get myself a bit of life while I still can.
What the bleeding hell are you talking about,
You never
Joyce?
know, I might pull a nice toy boy.
For Christ's sake, shut your freaking mouth
What's
or I'll
up, jealous, are you?
No. I'm just sick to the stomach. I can't believe you're saying all this.
And I can't believe you've got another woman in our Gina's house!
Hello? Tracy? Tracy? You'll never guess who I bumped into on the lane.
Are you in there, Tracy? I want to talk to you. Will you open the door? Tracy, will you open the door? Tracy, come on, talk to me.
Do you want to hear some good news?
Do you want to hear some bad? Oil's gunning for you.
Again?
She's got fresh evidence. Rose Garrett's prints were in Curly's car. She thinks the pair of you were in it together.
She can think what she likes.
I've seen people locked up on less. I'm telling you, she's an ambitious cow. She wants DI, and putting a pair of you away is going to get at it.
What am I going to do?
I'm driving Liam back to Birmingham. We could go up to school, get your Emma out and start again down there.
What, just leave everything?
Yeah, why not?
No.
Why not? I've been thinking about what you were saying. About me getting off on you being a hustler. You're right.
I know what I'm talking about. I earned me living at it for long enough.
What's only just clicked in my brain, though, is that you were turned on because I were a copper.
A bastard copper. There's a difference.
Right. So, I've got this idea.
Have you now? This should be interesting.
You hustle for me.
Piss off. Are you joking?
No. I'll pay you the same as Curly paid you.
And what do you get for your 150 quid?
Sex. Whenever I like. Whenever I decide to pop round. Middle of the night, afternoon, in the morning before you wake up, when you're in the bath. And if I see it outside, I can drag it off in my car, take it up to Brampton Moor and shag the life out of you.
Curly didn't get sex. He got knout.
Yeah? Well, that was Curly. I'm different.
I'll think about it. Rose? Where are you? Where's Rose?
Tracy's. You'll never guess what's happened.
Tell her to go home. I don't want Rose here. I don't want anyone here. I just want to be left alone.
Listen, Rose and me are going to wait till
Rose
it
and
gets
me?
dark.
It's Rose and Colette now, is it?
Tracy, we're just trying to help you.
I don't need your help.
Yeah, you do, and you can trust Rose.
So when did you two become big buddies?
We're not. I just thought.
Do you love her?
Love her? I hardly know her. I love you. I've always loved you since I first clapped eyes on you. So we're gonna pack all this in, right? We're gonna stop hustling and smoking. I'll just get you right.
Yeah? What do you want? She heard it all. And she's told me everything. Mersey bleeding tunnel. If it ain't one thing, it's a bleeding other. Coppers have matched your prints off Curly's car and they're after us big time now.
Jesus, I can't handle anymore. They've had us down the neck twice. What more do they want?
They want us banged up for it, that's
There'd
what.
have been a couple of hustlers knocked off. They wouldn't bat an eyelid.
Where is she?
Upstairs, gibbering in corner. Colette's with her. She won't let anyone else in room. You better go through. If she knows you're here, it'll freak her out even more.
And where's he?
In it was, you mean? Still strung up down there.
Jesus.
I'm getting an headache.
Still, the bastard got what he had coming to him.
She's just a kid. What the hell's going to happen to her?
She has a funny side to her, this Tracy. I've seen it. She has these flashes when it's like as if she's someone else, and then the next minute she's back to the old Tracy again.
So what's the plan? What are we going to do?
I don't know. There is no plan. How do you plan for something like this?
Have you been down there?
No.
And I'm not going down there. I had nightmares for years after I saw my father laid out.
What are you lot doing here?
She earwigged and blabbed
I
to her.
overheard
She's our friend and all.
I'm not saying she ain't.
Is she all right?
No, she's not. You'll have to go.
Look, I know what she's going through. I had a breakdown last year and I nearly killed someone, didn't I? You ask her. So I know what I'm talking about. I can help her.
She won't talk to anyone but Colette.
He must have done something to it. He must have pushed her to it.
She was in bed shagging him yesterday.
He's fresh out with Nick.
She said she was just stringing him along to get her own back. She asked me to help her. I thought she were going to need me bollocks or something. I didn't realise she were going to kill him.
You don't think she's done it before, do you?
You're not thinking George, are you?
She couldn't kill Ferguson. He's twice the size of her. Anyway, she hardly knew him. It's a one-off, like you said. He'll have
I
threatened...
did it for you.
Tracy,
Because he was trying to get the contract off you.
who are you talking about, love?
You were evil. Wanted to hurt you.
Who? George. She's talking about George Ferguson.
You love that company. You worked all the time for it. It meant everything to you. Didn't it? Didn't it?
You killed him for me.
And he put all that crap in the papers about you being hustlers. And she ended up in hospital just because he wanted to teach her a lesson. Well, I thought it was about time somebody taught him one.
Tracy.
You didn't teach him a lesson, you stupid little bitch. You bloody killed him.
Come on, this is getting us nowhere. Tracy, do you understand? You can't go around killing people.
Of course I understand that. I'm not flip, you know. I've not gone balmy. I'm only doing what other people do all the time.
What do you mean, other people? What are you talking about?
I'm doing what I want. I want to make things better. And I am. You see, when I killed my dad, I knew he could never do to our Lord what he did to me.
You killed your dad?
Yeah. He came round to Carol's. He was looking for me. And I knew.
Hang on a minute. Your dad came to my house.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
When?
I don't know. Does it matter what day it was?
How did he know where she lived?
I don't know. You see, I'd gone round to get Anita because you'd fallen out with me. Because you thought Clet had been using your room. And then when I got there, the door was opened. So I went straight in. And he was sat in an armchair, waiting for me. There's a Chinese takeaway in the oven if you want some. Do you like Chinese?
He had a Chinese takeaway.
That's what he said. Never ate none. And then he started. Only it were different this time. He wanted me to walk up and down in front of him. He said he'd pay me. Only he weren't talking about a new pair of trainers this time. He said he'd give me 100 quid.
It were you that were in my house walking. It were you Curly's nephew saw. Your dad didn't come to my house.
did.
I don't even know who your dad is. What were you wearing?
I can't remember.
Black tights. Stockings.
I don't know. I might have been. He started breathing. Good girl, he said. Good girl. He always used to say that to me when he had his hand down my knickers. He asked me to walk round the back of the chair. I did. I knew straight away what I had to do. It was dead easy. I just took the knife out of my bag and I cut as hard as I could. I could breathe again. I felt alive. And then I left.
It were Curly you killed.
No, it were my dad.
Well, Curly didn't look best pleased about it. Sat there with his throat gaping.
It were my dad. Why don't you listen to what I'm saying? He was sat there in your chair.
Yeah. Well, if Tracy says it were her dad, it must have been, right? Right.
Right? So when the coppers have got me and you down the nick for bumping Curly off, you try telling them it was a mistake, it were really Tracy's dad.
Oh, they got a few fingerprints.
Yeah, yours and mine. They know we tried to get rid of his body. And they know he were in my house. Who knew Curly and Ferguson? Us, that's who. We're the bleeding link. They think we're working together, knocking off men like there's no tomorrow. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm not taking the rap for her. I'm not doing a 20-year stretch for something I didn't do. I've got a kid to think about.
Yeah? Well, you're not the only one who's got people to think about.
Where's my dad?
It doesn't bloody matter who the hell it was. Mother of God, give me strength. Tracy.
What?
You need help.
I don't. What's wrong with me?
You've killed 3 men.
You're a mass murderer.
All right, Anita, we can do without that.
I need a smoke.
Give her a cig, will you?
I don't want a cig.
You just said...
She's not talking about cigarettes.
Jesus, I feel like my brain's going to bust out of my head.
What are you going to do with Stiff in the cellar?
Well, I'm not touching no dead body. Here, take these. I think we should ring the police.
No! No, please. You promised me.
Nobody's calling the police, so you can just forget about that. Right. Let's get down there. See what's what. Do you want to stay here? Keep an eye on Tracy?
No, I've got to find a key for the manacles. I think I dropped it on the floor.
I'll stay with her if you like.
What's all that?
Blood.
I thought Curly had enough of the stuff.
Let's get someone over his head and then get him down.
Keys here.
Have you got a mop or out? We can clean this lot up with.
No, I haven't.
Well, we're going to have to get rid of it somehow. I'll go to shop, see if I can get out.
You've got to help us get him down first. For Tracy. Come on. I helped you with Curly, didn't I?
I didn't kill him.
Yeah, well, I didn't bloody know that then, did I?
Thanks a friggin' lot. I knew you thought it were me.
Look, I can do it by myself.
You know we'll end up getting the blame for this, don't you?
Well, another one ain't gonna make any difference then, is it?
So what are you going to do?
An Irish jig, what do you think? Why is it always me that has to come up with the answer? Why can't someone else think for a change? Hey, I've cracked it. Have you got an hammer or out the cevy?
They can do all sorts of things these days. Electric shocks, tablets. God knows what they're doing down there. You name it, they can do it. They'll have you as right as rain in no time.
He must be dead.
What did you say? Is that yours? There's a bucket of soapy water up here. I'm sorry, Colette isn't available at the moment.
Oh, right.
Can you give me your number and I'll see if I can get back to you?
2256.
God, it's all go here. Somebody at the door now. Thanks very much. Bye.
Is she in, love?
I'm sorry. It's not a good moment. They're not working today.
No, love, it's me that's got to do the work.
Are you a Lionel?
No, love, I'm a carpenter.
Right. Colette!
What?
Bill the carpenter's here. Shit. I tried to get rid of him.
Yeah?
I've come to put your cross back up. I couldn't come yesterday because I didn't have the right roll plugs.
I'm a bit busy. You'll have to come back.
I told you.
Well, I booked it out for today. I'm chock-a-block, love, for the next 3 weeks.
I'm sorry.
Looks like you're having some work done.
Yeah. Cross brought the wall down. We're just tidying it up.
Oh. Well, if you want any plastering doing, I'm your man.
Right. Can you give us 5 minutes?
Oh, no problem. I'll wait to move on.
Hey, I've got it sorted. Bill's outside, ready to plaster up.
She's bloody disappeared.
Hello, who is that?
Is that you, Daddy?
Naomi?
Yes. It's me. I'm coming home.
Rabbit, is that you?
Yeah.
It's Colette.
Yeah, usual, is it?
No, I'm looking for Tracy. Have you seen her?
No, everyone's been asking for her. She'll be with that arsehole of a punk she's got.
No, we've tried him. He hasn't seen her. I've tried a mobile, but she hasn't got it turned on.
Yeah, well, you'll sort it out.
Yeah, bye.
She might be with a punter. Or she might be back home.
Friggin' hell! Home, that's it.
What?
She'll have gone home to her dad. We've got to get to Harrogate.
I'm not going to no Harrogate. I've got our Emma to pick up from school. What I want to know is what's going to happen if coppers are waiting for me when I get home.
Tell him I did it. Tell him it were me that were walking for him and I flipped just like you did.
Yeah, in my house, with my fingerprints all over his bleeding car. They'll take Emma into care again. I'm warning you now, if it comes to me going down for this or her, it's not going to be me.
What do you think you're doing, Joyce?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm taking him home with me.
You're bloody not.
You just try stopping me. You're staying with me till you get rid of that sour-faced bitch out of Gina's house.
She's not going.
Yeah, because you're sleeping with her, aren't you?
Oh, it's none of your business what I'm doing.
It's my business when my grandkids are living in the same house. They're stopping with me till she's gone.
Give us your hand.
Don't you touch her.
They're our kids, for Christ's sake, mine and Gina's. So don't you tell me not to touch her.
You don't deserve her. You don't bloody deserve any of them. You're not fit to look after them, going off 2 minutes after they'd lost their mother.
I went because you told me to.
I didn't expect you to come back with some slut, though.
Oh, look who's talking now.
Don't you speak to me like that. What the bloody hell do you think you are?
Their father, that's who. I don't know what I've done wrong, Joyce. I'm just trying to live me bleeding life.
Well, you live it. And go and piss off back to Blackpool with your mum and then leave me and the kids on our own.
I'm not going back to Blackpool. I'm staying right here.
Can we go back to Blackpool?
Is that what all this crap's about? You think I'm going to run off back to Blackpool? Joyce!
What would I do then? I used to have 2 cleaning jobs with my dad to see to, and Bob and Gina and the kids. There weren't enough hours in the day to fit it all in. I run off my feet and I bloody loved it. And now I look round and I'm bloody terrified.
What of?
It's all gone, isn't it? And if you take the kids away, I've nothing.
But I'm not gonna.
Please don't take the kids away from me, don't.
But I'm not gonna. Not for Lisa or anyone. You're the nana, for Christ's sake. How could I take them away from you? They need you. I need you. I'll never take them away. I swear. On the memory of our Gina. I mean it.
Go on. Go to your dad.
I don't want to.
Come on, Sarah. It's only your nana being silly. Your daddy loves you.
I've thought, get in the back end, we're going for a little ride.
The nephew didn't contest the will, then?
No. Anyway, he didn't stand a cat and hell's chance. Curly made it all over to me.
And so all this is yours, is it?
Yep. And the business and everything else. She did me a favour.
Who?
Whoever killed Curly?
You said she.
Did I?
Yes, you did. You know who did it, don't you? Hey, you know who he is. Come on, you can tell me now. I'm off the case.
You're still a copper, though.
Rose?
No. So you see, I don't need your 150 quid a week.
But do you need me?
No. I don't need anyone. Except Emma.
Who killed your sugar daddy?
I tried it once. Needing someone. It didn't work.
Why not?
I don't know. Because I ended up needed by him. No, you don't understand. You'd be laughing other side of your face if you knew. You'd be running down the street screaming, keep her away. Oh, there's no halfway with me. I open this tiny little chink and I drop into this bloody great pit and I don't know who I am anymore.
So, we're finished. Look at me, will you?
Get off.
Look at me. I've seen through your chink. I know you.
You know nothing.
Do you know how I know you? 'Cause I'm like you. We're two of a kind. Two pathetic bastards struggling to get one over on each other so we can feel better. I look at you and I see me. You don't like this 'cause you're staring at yourself. Kiss me. Go on.
I can't.
Right then. Have a nice life, won't you? With your house, and your chicken factory, and your secrets. I'll be on my way. Come on, Liam! It's time to go, son.
I'll take your 150 quid and see you Thursdays.
It's not what I want.
It's not what I want either. Do you want to know who killed Curly? I'll tell you. You don't understand. I can't. I can't love you.
Where's Liam going, Mum?
Home. Do you want to go inside the house, Emma? See all the nice things.
Take the next turn on the left.
You look so different, I can't believe it. I suppose you've grown up. Well, is that it? You've got no other bags?
No. No, this is all I need.
I kept telling your mother one day she'll just pick up her phone. And you did. I'm so proud of you, Naomi.
Good.
And when she gets home tonight, we'll go out and celebrate. It's a pity Laura's away at school. Otherwise, we could have a proper family meal, like we used to.
So we're all by ourselves, are we?
That's not going to be a problem, is it?
No. No, not at all. Can I get it? It might be Mummy.
Of course you can. I'll make us a drink.
Hello?
Is that you, Tracy? It's Rose.
No, I'm sorry, you've got the wrong number.
It was her. She's there. Jesus, she's gonna kill him. Ring her again.
Right. We're all fun and dandy down there now. We'll call that 30.
Engaged. She's taking it off the hook.
Or, do you want to pay me when I finish putting the cross back up?
Is that your van outside?
Do you remember Malta? That's you and Laura, and that girl you'd palled up with.
Janine.
Janine, that's right. And she was a nice girl. Look how brown the pair of you were.
Did you ever do it to Laura?
That's the apartment we stayed in, I think. Yeah, we were there about 3 weeks.
Did you?
It was a nice holiday, but not the sort of place you want to go back to, is it?
She said she didn't, but she may have been covering for you.
Here we all are at Grandma and Grandpa's 40th wedding anniversary.
You can tell the truth. There's nobody here.
You really ought to get in touch with them. They're always asking after you.
Tell me.
No. I never touched Laura.
Why me, then?
I'd been made redundant at work, and your mother and I were going through a bad patch.
So you thought you'd take it out on me?
It wasn't like that. You were different. You used to look at me sometimes in a certain way. I can't explain.
Try.
Like you were...
Like what?
Like you wanted me to.
I was 11.
You were the only good thing in my life. The only person who seemed to like me. Who'd do what I said. Everything else was slipping away. I felt powerless. You made me feel...
What? Say it.
Powerful. I suppose.
I'm going to go upstairs now.
Faster! Someone's life's at stake. If we don't get to Harrogate soon, somebody's going to get killed. 39. You should have made me drop us at the house. Open the door for Christ's sake.
Tracy?
Hello.
Is Tracy in?
Nobody called Tracy lives here.
All right, Naomi. Are you her father?
Yes, who are you?
We're her friends from Bradford. Is she in?
Well, she's upstairs having a rest at the moment. Can I take a message?
No, I want to talk to her.
John, excuse me, who the hell do you think you are?
Upstairs,
You can't just walk into people's houses like that. If you don't get out of my house, I'm ringing the police.
She's here. Tracy.
The police are on their way.
She's asleep. Tracy, what have you done? What have you done? Oh. You didn't have to do that.
They might all be wearing hats. It's Harrogate. They wear hats in Harrogate.
Bloody Harrogate, it's always freezing there.
It's colder than a graveyard.
Tonic, is it?
Do you remember when she used to be stood outside here? I used to give her a couple of quid when I was flush.
I used to give her a hard time. Tell her to get home to her mummy. Mind, she used to give us much back. I thought she was just a cocky little kid. I let her down.
Taxi's here.
See you later, Joyce.
Yeah. I'm sorry I'm not coming with you. I'll come and face him.
Come on, love. I can't go.
Of course you can. We'll all be together. Come say ta-ra to Tracy.
Mm-hmm.